everybody, and welcome to our daily football show. My name is Faisal Khan, all-time leading goal scorer of Luton Phoenix, the greatest striker in Luton Phoenix history. Some may nod their head, but facts and stats don't lie. Delighted to be joined by Luton Phoenix members. Lads, introduce yourself.
I'm Asif, aka the boss, big boss.
And for the rest of the boys, please introduce yourself. Don't be shy.
Hi there, guys. My name is Monzoor Ahmed. Before we carry on, guys, one thing I want to ask the viewers is to subscribe, like, and comment. You know, without you guys, you know, we need better content. So if you give us feedback in the future, we can obviously carry on and give you better content as well. Anyways, Monzoor obviously recently signed with Phoenix last season. I haven't got a catchy name yet, but soon come, guys. Put it in the comment section. What would you guys want? We'll go from there.
Okay. So I am the Sunday League's Trent Alexander Arnold, aka the Turkish delight. So my name is Eren. Also, I think I am the youngest player at Luton Phoenix. So that's, you know what I mean. Most assists in the old-time, full-time club history as well.
I was there gassing yourself up, man.
As Monzoor mentioned, please make sure you like, subscribe, and comment to obviously keep up to date with us. And if you want to know more about the club, just feel free to check us out on all the social media platforms. The links are going to be in the description, and hopefully it's going to be the start of a great adventure for the Luton Phoenix
hopefully, yeah,
YouTube channel. And again, to those who have already, thank you very much for subscribing. Let's get this show on the road.
I'm excited though. I'm excited for this. So to be honest, you know, brand new content, everything. See what we can offer to obviously to the people.
100%, man. We're going to be talking about football, podcasts, issues outside of football. There's going to be so much to talk about on this YouTube channel. 100%.
Yeah.
Obviously, before we get started, you know, Monzoor and Eren signed with us last season. Asif, weeks of negotiations back and forth in the Real Luton changing room, Dan Ermat Grill. Firstly, how do you think Monzoor and Eren have got on this season?
Oh, putting me on the spot. Nah, really well, man. Especially, listen, I think Monzoor will be the first to admit he joined from Real Luton, who was probably our biggest rivals at the time. And I remember we played Real Luton, and I remember Monzoor was always the one doing this. Always the one giving it the big talk of that, which he's carried on to our team. So if I had to pick someone that wouldn't be joining us, it probably would be Monzoor. So to get the call and the message, and that was a bit of a surprise. But listen, man, Monzoor's calm, brought his experience, and he's taking us up a gear. As for Eren, man, the first few games I thought, wow, man. Let's talk about when we first saw Eren. He was a goalkeeper, right?
Yeah,
so he played for in goal, and he scored a penalty against us. I thought, okay. And then he came training a few times with us in Denby, and I remember him just pinging the ball like from fullback position all the way across the pitch. I was like, okay, this guy's a player. So to sign him up was a big thing for us. And
credit to Byron Jabba. They are
Eren, Eren, quick one. You are a goalkeeper, right? What made you transition to become, you know, as you call it, Sunday League, Mr. Trent?
So basically, obviously, I started my career as a keeper, likewise my dad as well. He had an amateur history in keeping as well. So I thought, let me follow my dad's path. Then after realizing that, I think like I felt like I was better outfield. So I think Luton Phoenix gave me that platform and opportunity to express my skills and you know, my football ability.
Let me just add something to this, right? So when negotiating with Eren said, I'm not playing in goal. I'm only joining you if you play in the centre mid.
Was that the small print, yeah? Was that the small print?
Ask him. And in the first game, I think we didn't have a right back or something. I said, Eren, you have to do a job there. And since then, he made the position his own, man.
Yeah.
Normally, every game we play, nearly every opposition, they'll say your right back is very good, man. So yeah, he's made that position.
I think
a funny story
to tell me something that, go on.
I've got a funny story to tell you. Yeah? So as Asif just mentioned, Real Luton and Luton Phoenix was like West Ham versus Millwall, right? Okay, in my mind.
Yeah.
The amount of effing and blinding that were going during those games was ridiculous. Yeah, but I remember we played Real Luton once, and Monzoor was playing for them, and it must have been about the 70th minute, and we were winning 2-1. And Monzoor said something to Asif, and I played with Asif for obviously my older brother.
I remember this, man.
And Asif come up to me and goes,
Monzoor, you're in trouble, you know.
Make sure their centre midfielder, aka Monzoor, make sure you foul him and I'll pay you a fine.
Pay
Do not
for
leave
it.
the pitch until you foul him. But when Asif
What
signed
was
you,
said? I can't remember.
you and Asif
Oh,
were
no.
back and forth all game. That's all I remember. And I,
Because me and Asif are two big people. Obviously, we like the physical challenge as well, and that's what it was as well.
you know what it is, Monzoor? Do you know that when Asif signed you, first I was thinking, oh, as a rare Luton player, I don't know about that. But then I realized what you bring to a team as well. You bring experience and you know how to wind the opposition up. And I was like, do you know what? It's actually a good signing. And Erin, well, the guy's done really well, man. What is he, 18 years old? He's barely started shaving. And he is smashing it, honestly.
Got a
Unbelievable.
little moustache here. There's going.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Fingers crossed he gets rejected from Liverpool University to stay with us. No, I'm only joking, man. I'm only
Nah,
joking.
we want it to go. We want it to do well. We want it to do well.
Yeah,
That's what it
so
is.
for you guys, by the way, obviously this is my first season with Luton Phoenix, and hopefully many more to come. However, obviously I'm off to uni this year, so that's going to be a big step.
Listen,
back.
as soon as you're off the uni, can you leave that top with us, please?
No, this top thing, I'm taking this to uni with me.
Actually, why are you wearing that top for? Just why is Leicester wearing?
Why are you not wearing the top as the
Why is
gaffer?
Leicester wearing the
Free
2015?
advertising, right?
Yeah, you could
Representing
cop your
it.
merch at LutonPhoenix.com.
Exactly.
My brothers, we
Exactly.
did it though. We've got the social media going, and finally we've got the YouTube going now. It's been, we'll be talking about it for a couple of times now. Me and Faisal hasn't, but now, alhamdulillah, it's done now.
Yeah. It's
Obviously, big
obviously-
shout out to Monzoor and Faisal for running the Twitter page. That Twitter page is going viral, over 1,000 followers.
Everyone included as well. Everyone as well.
But you know what?
Congratulations as well.
We got to give credit to the gaffer as well. I mean, I know there's
Of course.
banners outside the club gates. Get rid of him. He's not the right man for the job.
Hashtag Asif out.
I've not seen these banners, man.
No, listen. It's not easy doing what he does, man. Trust me. I know.
No, obviously.
And he's
It's
done
hard,
well,
man.
man.
But that was the main thing as well. I wanted to introduce the content as well, because obviously we've got the obviously white and black people doing their football, Sunday league, and everything. We haven't really seen the Asian people doing it on their side as well. So something different, something we can show you viewers as well, to how Asif does it and how it's difficult, and you know how he can improve and everything and going forward.
100%,
So it's interesting.
100%.
Yeah, it's interesting
Asif,
as well to see from that
Asif,
as well.
Before we move on, right? What is the number one aim? I mean, obviously we want to be successful. We want to win trophies. We want to climb higher in divisions. But for you, in terms of not only just success on the pitch, what is it off the pitch that you're looking to, achieve? What sort of a message you want to send out to the community, to the other teams outside of Luton as well, especially youngsters that are more or less coming into the league a lot these days.
Is that brotherhood, right? I mean, you see with us, look, we've taken in new people. We go on trips every other year. 10 of us go, and these people, they've only known each other for not even a year, and they're going away with each other. It's the camaraderie that we have, the banter that we have, and you know what? It's more refreshing to see people from all parts of the world in our team come together and have that relationship. And we take that off the pitch as well. I know you guys, probably didn't even know each other before football. I didn't know Erin, Faisal didn't know Erin, I didn't know Monzoor, but through football, we build that relationship. And that's the main thing for me, man. If we can get people off doing the right thing, doing a positive thing like playing football and that, it's a positive, man. It's not all about the results. I don't really care about the results.
100%. Gaffer.
Yeah.
My main reason of joining Luton Phoenix was obviously that atmosphere, that environment that we have together wasn't found in other football clubs like my previous club. Obviously me coming to training now and then realize that this is just more than a club. It's like brotherhood, just coming together and playing football as well, but trying to achieve something at the same time.
And when your uncle plays for the team as well, man, so it doesn't mean that influence your
I swear you missed loads of
He
sessions,
offered me a doner kebab. He offered me a large doner kebab, so I couldn't reject that.
I could have
Yeah,
sworn Orhan and Byron threatened him. Said, if you don't play for us next season, we're going to break your legs. So, no,
Yeah, but that's obviously one of the main reasons. Obviously, I saw the club's success as well, soon to come. But yeah, the brotherhood and the environment that we was founded in was very good. I couldn't find that elsewhere. So this is why Luton Phoenix is a winning club.
when you say success to come, there's already been success. We're still going.
100%. I'm saying for myself.
I know, but
Yeah.
there's a number of football clubs that I remember, great football clubs like One Nation, that started off and that just folded. That had great teams. I remember One Nation, how successful they were, and they just folded. But with Luton Phoenix, we've had some really good times. We've also had some bad times, but we're still here. We still go every season.
But all that happens in football. You have good days, you have bad days.
Exactly.
Football, so.
Yeah. What season though, boys? What season we had today? Well, this season generally. Boy.
Yeah.
man.
Very successful season. Come a long
It
way.
was, it
Asif,
was.
what was the key
Yeah,
behind the success?
Gaffer, yeah, you tell us. Obviously, you've been running the club for a long time. So, what was this season different to the previous seasons you managed and played?
So, yeah, last season, man, was a disaster. You know, we was in a different league and the format of it was terrible. So we got put in with teams that I don't even think should be classed as amateur teams, semi-professional teams like St. Joseph's and that. They were smashing us 12-13-0. But the message was always the same. Trust me, stick through this, get through this time, and better times will come. And that's what's happened. You know, same team, we've added a few players like yourselves and a few others, and we've just gone from strength to strength. And I think if the season would have carried on, I think we would have pushed for automatic promotion. But the season come to an end. We got to a semi-final. It wasn't meant to be. Maybe the experience cost us in the end. But listen, we got.
So we can talk about that, though. We played, obviously, to the viewers. We were playing during Ramadan, obviously one of the holy months for Muslims, and we were playing obviously from seeing the sideline. You can see obviously that was affecting us.
It was mentally affected us more than anything. You know, when you step onto the pitch, you know you're not gonna have a drink during the 90 minutes. It gives the opposition a boost as well. I remember the manager saying to me as well, we knew you guys were faster. We knew, you know, you wouldn't be 100%. So all around, we were, you know, a step behind before we even got on the pitch. But I thought we put in a great effort. There was a good team, man. If I could pick a team to lose to, it would be them, because they were a nice.
Credit and due.
Yeah, that was a nice bunch of lads as well. Yeah.
Came up to us. Yeah.
Good football inside as well. So you know, we
and shout out to Kader, our goalkeeper as well, who kept us in that game.
Yeah,
different.
Yeah,
Kader, probably the best goalkeeper I've ever seen in Sunday League.
What's that meant to me?
That man had Alisson's hands and Edison's legs. Unbelievable performance.
What about Leno's handling?
Hold on, wait. Seeing as we're talking about goalkeepers, man, you know, this channel is going to be a bit where we talk about everything, you know, today's news, yesterday's news, and tomorrow's news. So let's talk about yesterday's news, yeah? Let's talk about glory, man.
Oh, look, before you got any, I just want to say to Ollie, listen, it's all right, it happens, but at the goodness at my heart, if you want to come and hold these sometime, yeah, you're more than welcome.
Oh my gosh,
I've got more than you won. But Ollie's at the wheel.
First of all, if they're playing against a manager who's won 4 Europa League titles now.
Monzoor.
Wait, hold on, wait. Let me say something. Let me put my foot down, right? So listen, I think if we're gonna do this, yeah, and we're gonna start ripping Man United, it's only fair that we have a Man United fan on. We got to stay impartial, yeah. So I'm gonna be the impartial one, right? I don't think Man United have definitely improved, yeah. In my eyes, they're a better team than what they were a year ago. But Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, he's not the manager to take him forward, man. He hasn't got the experience. He hasn't got the know-how. You know what I mean? Just get me in there. He's doing things, man.
That's it, man. Just need to get the UFL coach baggage, and that's it.
Can you say, yeah, that Unai Emery's won 4 Europa Leagues out of a possible 5?
5 out of 4, isn't it?
Let me tell you one thing, Monzo, right? Yeah? We're talking about modern day football. Villarreal were absolutely they won the game. They were a rubbish football.
A win's a win, though, isn't it? Regardless, win's a win. Yeah,
when you got players like Pogba and Fernandes and Rashford, 9 times out of 10, Man United beat Villarreal. The 7th in the league.
You know what it is? It's game management. He just knew what to do, because at Arsenal he's always beaten United, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he just used that experience and realized, you know what, I can deal with this team, and which he did.
You know what? He set a game plan out, and he just stuck to it. You could see from the first 2 minutes, man, they were walking to take corners and walking to take points. They were playing for penalties from the first minute. So
yeah, 100%. Yeah, I realized that as well.
Yeah, but Man United, man, they just didn't have enough in them. What shocked me was the quality of their squad, man. You know, to make a.
I think Maguire wasn't playing this, was he? He was a big miss, wasn't he?
I don't think so, though.
He's always been a big miss, anyway.
But defensively, they never had any issues, unless he would have taken a penalty that De Gea did miss. You know, I don't think they missed him that much.
Obviously, talking about the Europa League. Talking about the Europa League, obviously, there's a higher level to the Champions League. So we've got the Champions League final coming up
Saturday.
So talking about the Champions League.
Before we go to the Champions League, Erin, let's ask one question, right?
He wants to grill United. Carry on.
Listen, I'm still grilling. Let's ask the question. Obviously, Asif just had his say on Ollie, right? We're all footballing men here. One day, I'm pretty sure we're all going to want to manage. But from what you've seen from December 2018, since he's taken over, is Ole Gunnar Solskjaer the right man to take Manchester United back to the top? And I don't mean the odd trophy. I mean the Man United under Sir Alex Ferguson, the dominant Man United, the Man United that everybody hated playing.
But you have to understand, beginning of Alex Ferguson, he wasn't winning trophies.
But football's different now, though. And he's
Yeah,
had a
of
lot of
course.
time and he's had a lot of money. Something managers underneath him have not had. He's been very
Yeah, so
lucky.
he's got the back in. Yeah, so
Yeah, this is what pisses me
difficult.
off, though, man. Because we always talk about the old Man United or the old Arsenal and that, man. Them days are gone. You're never gonna have a Alex Ferguson or Arsene Wenger. and that.
100% true.
Yeah, he's took them as far as he can. They need someone, a winning manager that's got the experience and know how to win these games.
But they had that though, didn't they? They had Jose Mourinho, right? He's a winning
But
manager,
he did
right?
win. I mean, look what he
Manager.
But he
look-
did
look what
win,
done.
but not
But he
the
didn't.
Premier
he
League as they
didn't-
wanted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he didn't fit their picture, did he? So he didn't. They didn't like the way he played, but he did win. So Zidane's
win
out there,
cards,
man.
give
I'd
it
go and get Zinedine Zidane. If I was a Man
100%,
United fan, I'd want Zidane there. He's a winner. he
We'll get the
knows how
backing
to
as well,
win.
Zidane as well, yeah. So
As Aaron
interesting. We'll see what-
mentioned, there's a big game on Saturday night.
Yeah, so
Champions League
talking about
final.
the Champions League, obviously you've got two great managers. You've got Pep Guardiola and Thomas Tuchel, yeah?
Hold on. No. You've got one great manager and you've got another manager that's on his honeymoon period. Let's
I'm
not
going
get
with
it
Chelsea,
twisted.
brother.
Yeah.
I'm going with Chelsea. I think Chelsea's going to do it on Saturday. That's my.
So talking about the managers first, obviously we have
Oh.
Pep Guardiola. He's won the Champions League with Barcelona from 2009 to 2011.
Hold on,
However-
wait. Can I just say something, Aaron? Where are you reading from?
Go
bro?
on.
So it's scripted.
Look,
He wrote it down.
Look me in the
It's
eyes.
all in
and
my
talk
head.
to me, man. Yeah, look
Okay,
me in the
okay,
eyes and
okay.
talk.
Did you?
Thomas
Aaron.
Tuchel, yeah? He took PSG.
Yeah.
Come on, in 30 years.
Talk to me, Aaron,
The
man.
European Cup final,
Yeah.
managing PSG.
Okay, yeah. What's
Better
up there,
don't.
bro?
Bayern Munich in 2020.
Green.
So
Nah, listen,
obviously, looking
Oh,
at them
he's at
stats,
the wheel, at the
obviously-
wheel. Oh, he's at the wheel. Sorry, carry on.
so, talking about the success that managers had, looking at the success, obviously the bigger team looks like Manchester City. Thoughts on who's winning?
Chelsea or City? Chelsea or City, though. You got to choose one.
I'd give Man City, man. They deserve it. Honestly, look, you
Yeah.
know what? Man City are the team that you can't really hate. You know, like your rivals, you hate. I don't hate Man City. They've
They're
got.
just that club, isn't it? You want them to
they've
win.
they've got that, nah, not want them to win, but if I had to pick out
But-
the two, man, I'd rather Man City. They deserve it, man. They Pep Guardiola, one of the best managers in the world. They've got one of the best squads in the world. I think it's their time, man. They've had a great season, so yeah, I think they deserve it.
Aaron and Faisal. So Asif said City, I said Chelsea. So what are you guys saying?
You know what, right? Asif said the days of Sir Alex Ferguson and Arsene Wenger are long gone, and I agree with him. But let's have it right, yeah. These two clubs shouldn't be here because the only reason they're in this final on Saturday is because of that, right? But look, credit where it's due. Pep Guardiola, natural born winner, he's won everywhere. And Thomas the Tank Engine, that I like to call him, is on his honeymoon period right now, yeah?
It's a good thing, though, isn't it?
But let's remember another thing, right? Thomas the Tank Engine has already beaten Man City twice. Since
He's beaten
taken
all
over
the
from
big
Chelsea.
teams, man. He's beat Real Madrid.
So he's
beat
got the
Liverpool, Man United.
blueprint.
Yeah.
So I
But he
think
obviously he's beaten big clubs, but has he won something?
Who has he beaten, Aaron? Have a look at that piece of paper. Who has
He's
he
had
beaten?
Aaron,
with Bayern
Thomas-
Munich, with Bayern
Thomas-
Munich in 2020.
What's that big thing, Aaron?
Bayern Munich final, Champions
You
League
got-
final.
look,
I
he-
actually
he-
said that.
one thing I will say, right, about cup finals, yeah, 9 times out of 10 they're never the greatest of games. But what wins you them is experience. We spoke about
City.
Unai Emery last night. Man City, none of those players have played in a European Cup final. Chelsea, some of the players have played in Europa League finals. They've been nearabouts towards the end of the Champions League finals. And Tuchel's managed in 1, Guardiola's managed in 2. I think Saturday night comes down to experience. But I also think, because of how Asif said, you just can't hate Man City because they are the best team in Europe right now. And I do think Leicester showed the blueprint how to beat Chelsea a couple of weeks ago in the FA Cup final. And I think Pep will
That's
set
true,
up the
yeah.
exact same. I see him playing a false 9. I think Foden's going to steal the show. That for me is the key one there. Foden and
I
Mount.
think with
one of
Sergio
those two.
Aguero, man. That guy is
So
on the
obviously
court.
we're
That guy's too much.
talking about key players. My standout from that game is 100% going to be N'Golo Kante. That guy this season
so.
has made an amazing season.
N'Golo.
N'Golo,
You don't think Aguero is going to be a
No.
guy as
He's
well?
gonna come on, man. He
You don't
won't
think
get a
so?
minute. Nah,
I don't
think
there's no sentimental moments in this Champions League final.
This-
He played
this-
his last game.
This final will be won by 2 of the youngest shining stars in football right now, Foden or Mount. Them 2 players are phenomenal. I think Foden's probably
Mason
had
Mount,
more
I
of a
think
better.
he won the Player of the Year for Chelsea, didn't
Yeah, but
He's a
Phil,
good player,
Phil,
man.
Phil
He's done well.
Foden
He's
is
done well. Yeah.
Phil Foden's quality. And do you know what it is, right? The shameful thing about this is, yeah, Aguero 4 or 5 years ago, there's not a proper striker that you can look at. I think that's going to win you the game on Saturday because Werner's not had a good first season at Chelsea. Jesus cannot step up in Aguero's shoes, and obviously Aguero's not the same he was a couple of years ago. So someone like a Foden or a Mount or maybe, I don't know, a Havertz or a Morris is going to win the game on Saturday. I think it'll be a boring game, but I think Man City will probably just edge it.
Probably be a boring game.
It will be.
It's either going to be
Yeah.
a 1-0 win game, or it's going to go straight to penalties.
Here's a question for the gaffer: who needs it more? You got Tuchel, who's already lost a cup final, and you've got
Pep. I think he needs it more.
Pep, who's not won the Champions League. He's won everything with Man City apart from the Champions League final. So who needs it more on Saturday?
I think
Man City,
Pep needs it more.
Yeah, Pep.
Generally for Pep, he needs it more.
They only bought him in to win the Champions League. They'd won the Premier League.
Because he couldn't do it at Bayern Munich, right?
No,
Semi-finals wasn't it every time he went to, yeah.
Yeah, so Man City for me. I think Man
So-
City will win it.
So
You missed one player as well. Hold on, before you go back to your stats paper, bro. You missed one paper. That's Mr. De Bruyne, yeah? The guy's going to steal the show on Saturday, man.
KDB. Kante's going to be on him, though.
Kevin De Bruyne reminds me of myself, to be honest.
See this.
Sorry?
Actually seeing this.
Say that again, bro. I didn't hear you. I think
Saying
you
this.
might
I said Kevin De Bruyne reminds me of myself.
check your paper and tell me how many.
Check your paper again, everybody. You see, I think
All right.
It's all good doing it on a rainy Sunday morning, but this is
If you could do it on a sunny, rainy morning, you could do it
this
elsewhere.
guy does it week in, week out, man. De Bruyne, you know what? Apologies, I missed out Kevin De Bruyne.
KDB, man.
Here's a question,
My
though.
guy,
as,
man.
as Monzoor mentioned, Aguero. Would you start Aguero on Saturday, or would you play with a false nine like they've done pretty much?
He's not going to get
Probably
many on the
false nine.
pitch.
He'll come on the pitch. I think he'll come on the pitch.
Man, this ain't the
That's
last
it.
game.
Guys, comment below if you think Aguero's going to get minutes or not.
Yeah,
He's not gonna
obviously,
get many on
because
the
you're saying about experience, and obviously experience come with playing along with players. And if Aguero steps in, I think he's going to
100%.
ruin that
No,
chemistry
Aguero's
with the
goal
players.
He's just a guy.
If they're
Scored
winning
in the last
3-4-0, they'll bring him on just to say goodbye. But other than that, he's not going to get on the pitch, man. No chance. Look at
I
the
don't
squad.
think so either.
They never bring him on the pitch anywhere other than the last game. So why are they going to bring him on the Champions League final? Nah, no way.
It's debatable, but obviously
He's a great player, but he's not a Pep player. Pep doesn't rate him as much as everyone else does, in my opinion. I don't.
yeah, true.
What-
So going
what
back to
I've
the
heard-
stats,
Hold on, go and listen to Mr.
from-
Go back to the
from-
stats, yeah.
From what
so
I've
looking
heard,
at Chelsea's
Hold on,
route to the
Faisal. What's the
final,
stat, man? Here you go, bro.
going to Chelsea's route to the final, they finished off the group stages with 14 points.
How many points? 14. Who did they beat on the
14.
way, Aaron? Do you know?
Go in there, man. The stats are there. Go on. You might as well get the paper out of this, bro, and just show us.
You know what? It's all here.
Chelsea finished
You know,
with
I'm
14.
handing over to
Manchester
Faisal
City
Khan
finished
right
with
now.
16.
Handing over to Faisal.
Chelsea finished with 14. They defeated Atletico. They defeated Porto. Defeated Real Madrid. Manchester City, hold on, need to swap the papers around. 16 points.
Go give it
And they
to Atletico Madrid, though. In La Liga. They won that as well.
Yeah, they smashed it. Brilliant. And do you know what?
Yeah.
I watched that second half
Fair
on
play to them.
Saturday. They smashed it.
Give it to
Great
them, man.
achievement.
Credit when due.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, PSG obviously bought it last minute.
Yeah, well, look, they needed the other results to go into their favour. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, PSG are the biggest bottlers in Europe. By far the
Pochettino, man. He's
biggest
come back
bottlers
to
in
Spurs
Europe.
anyway, apparently.
And do you know
Rumours.
what? So few people laughing about that on the group. I think it's the best move possible for him.
Yeah, I think so as well.
I think we've lost
Oop.
Aaron.
I think Aaron's
Mr.
gone.
Statman's
He had
gone,
enough.
bro. Mr. Statman's
Stats
gone.
is finished. Stats is done.
Right, let's get a prediction for Saturday night. Who's going to win? Who wins the Champions League on Saturday night? What score?
2-0 City. Mahrez and De Bruyne.
Wow, good. That's a good prediction. Oh, Statman's back.
Egg is back.
Okay.
You got new stats, Aaron.
He's dropped.
The new stats.
What's your prediction, Monzo?
No, and it's going to depend. I don't think Chelsea's going to win it.
Monzo,
What score did you say?
0-0. It's going to go to pens, and Chelsea's going to take it.
Ooh, penalties. What do you think, Aaron?
Yeah.
Me, so there's no script for this part, but I would say, as I said, I would say it's either going to be a 1-0 win to Man City or it's going to go taken to penalties. And when it goes to penalties, I think Man City will snap it. So, yeah.
I think
What do you think, Faisal?
1-0 Manchester City. Phil Foden, 7.
I'm the only one doing Chelsea, yeah? Blimey.
I just look at it and I just think it's Man City's time now, and
Yeah,
you know,
100%.
they brought the Champions.
They did deserve it as well. Yeah.
But you know what?
They invested a lot of money though. They invested a lot of money. They obviously.
It could be worse. You might not have none of these in your trophy cabinets.
W's saying that, yeah. When are we doing a presentation for Phoenix? Virtual one.
You keep pushing for this presentation, man. Do you know something?
Nice that we had a good season. It'd be nice to recognise who's been outstanding performance. As Faisal said, what 50 goals in 14 games that you mentioned, right, Faisal?
Yeah, something like that, bro. Just polishing my trophies, man.
Yeah. Aaron's got like 50 assists.
If we're talking about Sunday League stats, I think I played about I think it was 12 games altogether. And I think I finished off the season with like 8 assists and 4 goals. More than
I was on the bench most of the season because I'm not the Aguero of the team now, innit? But listen, if you're listening, Sergio Aguero, we know you need a new club. You know, we're up on our finances.
I need a striker, trust me. I definitely need a striker in this team, and the striker.
Yeah, definitely.
Aaron, imagine you have a proper striker and how many assists you get this season.
Oh my days, Faisal let me down.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
What are you talking about?
Crazy. Aaron.
You put one ball in the box to me this season. And even that
I've never seen an ungrateful man this much.
I'm joking.
So obviously, Asif, talking about obviously doing Phoenix and how much of a good season that we had. If there was one player that you would see that's improved the most from the previous years, what player would you say has improved the most, as in football ability, before games, after games?
Probably 2. I'd say Keita massively, and
100%.
Sham as well, because Sham used to play as striker, so I put him in centre midfield. I think it was against Beecroft, remember, right? So went down to 10 men against Beecroft and put him in centre mid, and from that moment on, I thought the guys just got too much energy to waste up front. So them 2 probably, yeah, definitely, especially Keita, man. That last game, I wish I recorded that game because some of the stages were
100%. Talking about Keita, obviously, I was one of your teams that you got played against, and obviously Keita was the keeper for your club. He was. Don't get me wrong, he was a good keeper, but there was also areas for improvement, and I saw that areas of improvement being improved this season. Just to let you know, everyone,
he's got you, bro. He's got you on the spot.
Hashtag Keita, make sure you comment, bro.
Keita, we're waiting for you.
But everyone does have area of improvement, and obviously seeing Keita from last year playing against him and playing with him, it's Manuel Neuer and
commanding. Yeah, he's more confident.
Carries 100%.
You know what it is? I have to agree with Asif. Keita's been phenomenal this season. Don't get me wrong. He's made some massive errors in the past, but with him, I've got so much respect for him because and I've played in that position on a Sunday morning. That's how I started off with Luton Phoenix as a goalkeeper. The worst position possible to play, especially during December and January and February when it's pissing down with rain and it's freezing cold. So massive shout out to him. But he's had a phenomenal season, and for me, he's my player of the season.
And he doesn't complain either.
No, he doesn't complain.
No way. That's what Faisal is good at as well. That's one of Faisal.
He hasn't got a choice, bro. He knows that's it. We're the only club for him. So,
Asif, before we bring it to an end, just a few details about pre-season, how people can get in contact with you if they.
June, I can't remember the exact date, but we've got 30th of June. We'll be starting our pre-season, so we'll be training at Stockwood Park. Fitness. First session is always the most important session because we do our bleep test. And then I'll bring my tape measure.
I'm not there.
I'm having an operation that day.
I've had it
on that day. Yeah, that's all. On that day.
On that
and then we got some friendlies lined up. So
I'm available for friendly. Don't worry about that.
Eventually available.
Done. Everything's done.
Anyway, listen. I mean, we put it all out on social media. There's plenty of ways to contact us. I've already had massive feedback already about people coming. So numbers are going to be better than they've ever been, but we want them to be better than even that. So if you want to come, reach out to us on any social media that you want, and we'll take it from there, man. Because there's people out there that don't play football that should be playing football because there isn't a team out there for them. But this is the team, man. We welcome everybody, no matter what color, no matter what size, no matter what anything. If you've got a small moustache like Eren, and if you're big like Monzoor, big Monzoor, you know what I mean?
That's nothing, man.
And if you've got trophies like me.
If you're nothing like that,
look at it. That's all on his trophies. Is that it? You got 2?
No, I got loads more. Let me go get them for you. Hold on, no, I'm joking.
Go on
Sit
then.
there, Dan. We've got 2 minutes left.
All right.
Also,
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Asif,
it, man.
100%. It has been a pleasure to come on to the Luton Phoenix podcast.
It's been a pleasure
I
having
should be
you, man.
featuring.
Mr. Statman now we're going to
More
call you.
content, I'm saying.
More
Mr.
content.
Statman. We're
We'll
going to get more,
Yeah.
more players on, man. We get more players on. We get more.
If Kibby comes on, we'll have to definitely.
Oh,
give him
Kibby
a
and
script.
Yas, I think. Kibby and
It's
Yas.
gonna be,
Yas
gonna be annoying.
gonna come to the
It's
podcast.
gonna be
with
annoying.
But
helicopter.
we're gonna have to separate them on the group, yeah. So like on this 4 of us here, we can't put them next to each other, or they're gonna kick off, man. We'll get to the real reason why they're beefing so much. We'll find out what
Yeah.
cousin it is of theirs that's causing this problem. First of all, I think you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got
I'm
And
bring
we
it
need to
to
talk
an
about Yas's helicopter as well.
Uh,
Yas's helicopter.
Well, there'll be plenty more opportunities to talk about Yas and his fake helicopters.
We need to
and
bring
his
this guy on
cousins
as well, man.
Well,
Yes.
I swear there's an age limit though. I swear there's like a high age limit for
The height limit,
helicopters.
brother. How did you get on here then, brother? We
Well,
won you 5 foot nothing.
listen, it's school time, right? He won't be allowed to come on late night. But anyway, listen, people, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. Monzoor, Eren, and of course, Gaffer Asif, aka Elder Brother. Please stay close to the channel, hit the notification button, hit that subscribe button, social medias, links are in the description. And thank you to listening to the daily football talk show. I'm Faisal Khan, and make sure you like, subscribe, and comment. And we look forward to speaking to you guys soon.
Thanks very much
See
for
you later,
listening,
guys.
guys. Take care.
Yeah.